Hello. I've gotten a couple messages or video posts just asking about how I play some of my fingerpicking songs, and to be honest, I don't script it too much. I just kind of play the melody and I mix it in with chords, and I play a whole bunch of other notes that mix in well. So what I'm going to do is this tutorial is going to help you maybe understand what's going on in my head when I'm figuring things out when I'm playing it. And then hopefully that'll help. Okay, so I pretty much break it down into 3 steps. The first step is you got to know the chords of the song, right? So start from there. And then you got to know how to play the melody without the chords first. And then when you mix those two together, then anything else in between is just filler. And the main role of the filler stuff is to make it just sound more full and sound nice, right? So the song I'm going to use to demo is Jesus' Blood Never Fails Me, right? So yeah, so I know that the chords are E minor, D slash F sharp, G, and then you do that 3 times. Then on the 4th time it's pretty much the same thing, E minor, D slash F sharp, G, but then you add an A major, right? So when I'm playing the melody, I'm going to figure out the melody first. Yeah, so as I'm playing these chords, I'll sing it to kind of make sure I know what the melody is, how the song's supposed to go. So Jesus' blood never fails me. Jesus' blood never fails me. Jesus' blood never fails me. Jesus' blood, Jesus' blood. Right, so I know the chord progression, I know the melody. Now all I got to do is figure out how to play the melody that I know in my head from singing and put it onto the guitar. So it took some time to figure it out. So I know that it's pretty much all going to be on the G string and the B string, right? So it goes on the G, it goes open, open, 2, open, 2, and then jump to the B string, 1, open, right? So on the G string and then the B string, so it goes open, open, 2, open, 2, 1, open. And then the last line is going to be just on the G. It goes open, open, 2, open, open, 2. That's it. So you put it all together, it's so obviously that sounds kind of boring just on its own. So the whole point is putting in the chords. You can stick in a whole lot of extra filler notes. See, the idea of these filler notes, the reason why I just use chord shapes is because, I mean, when you play a full G chord and you break it down, or any chord, right? Any fundamental chord, E major or B minor, the point is that all of those notes, they complement each other, they work together. And the idea is that the melody fits within those chords somehow. Sometimes you have to variate the chords a little bit. That's okay. That's why you'll see me accommodating a little bit on how I play the melody. But for the most part, the chord shape remains the same, and all the notes that are in the original chord, it's going to help complement the melody, and so it all sounds nice. So that's why I could choose whatever I want, really, that's in the chord to be my filler. So you'll see what I mean in just a second. Right, so again, the chords are E minor, D slash F sharp, G. Do that 3 times, E minor, D slash F sharp, G, E minor, D slash F sharp, G. And then you do it again on the 4th time, E minor, D slash F sharp, G, but you also add an A major to the end. Okay, and then we know that the melody is open, open, 2, open, 2, 1, 1, open, 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 2, open, 2, 1, open, 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 2, open, 2, 1, open, 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 2, open, open, 2. Alright, so stick all that together, add in some filler, and this is what we'll get. So you might have noticed that I also variated the melody a little bit. Just kind of adds a little dynamics, makes it a little nice. Once you know the melody and how you can play around with it, then it just kind of changes the dynamics a little bit. So once again, the 3 steps, simple. You got to know the chords, and then you got to know how to play the melody, and then you put it all together, and then you stick in your filler notes, anything that's within the chord. Sometimes you'll have to change the chord shape just so that the filler notes that you play are going to sound nice and it's going to be comfortable for your hand at the same time. But you'll see what I mean in the other videos, but I hope in the meantime this is kind of helpful. And you could take this, use it for just about any song that you know, and it should be able to fit, right? So I hope this was helpful and good luck. Enjoy!